books and cars and 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 books and cars and.
We're filming right now.
Welcome to the first episode of Books and Cars.
Welcome. I am Chrissy, and this is
AKA Puppy. Big Puppy?
yes.
Big Puppy. Our car book for this journey is, it's upside down. It's recommended by Poppy. Who's Poppy?
Poppy is my dear grandfather.
He's super hip though. He's
Yeah.
not like super old.
Yeah, one of my favorite parts about him is his great hugs and his camo shirts.
He's awesome. So the name of the book is How to Communicate.
The ultimate guide to improving your personal and professional relationships.
And it's written by Bargain Priced. No, let's see. Where the sticker? Well, okay.
The stickers.
Let's wait. Matthew
Martha Davis and Patrick Fanning.
All right, Patrick Fanning. We're on what?
We are on self-disclosure.
What is disclosure?
Disclosure is expressing the way you feel.
And what is,
expressing a few other things, but you're going to learn about that.
okay. And currently we're on the rewards of self-disclosure.
Disclosure.
We'll go back over what disclosure is.
Yep.
But so let's go. Accurately revealing who you are is hard work.
Oh.
Sometimes you think, we're both suffering
good.
from allergies. Oh, where are we? Where are we in the world?
We are in Austin.
And we're outside the Jerry
Faye Wilhelm Center.
for the Performing Arts Bastrop
Lord.
ISD.
I need my tissue.
Waiting for mom to get her first dose.
Of
Of
the
the
COVID
corona-
vaccine.
Yes. Sorry for some boogers. It happens all the time.
I can't really see it.
Oh, you can't? Maybe you got to hit it in the sunlight.
What?
Okay. Increased. Oh, wait, I got to go back. Sometimes you think, why struggle to explain? Why risk rejection? And yet, the need to be close to others and let them inside keeps reemerging. Some of the things that make self-disclosure worth the trouble are increased self-knowledge.
Really?
Yeah, really. What do you think increased knowledge means?
Increased knowledge, knowing more.
Knowing more. Okay, let's see what they say. It's paradoxical but true that you know yourself to the extent that you are known. You know yourself to the extent that you are known.
Interesting.
Yeah. Your thoughts, feelings, and needs often remain vague and clouded until you put them into words.
Oh my.
The process of making someone else understand you demands that you clarify, define, elaborate, and draw conclusions.
Amazing.
Expressing your needs, for example, gives them shape and color.
You mean like how a heart is red?
Yes, and a heart is a shape and a color is red.
Yay.
So, expressing your needs gives words shape and color, adds details, and points up inconsistencies. I'm sorry, let's do that again. Inconsistencies and possible areas of conflict that you need to resolve.
Some things just need to be resolved.
Yes, so increased self-knowledge is one of the rewards of self-disclosure because expressing your needs gives them shape and color. It's almost like sketching something.
Cool.
Okay.
I like sketching.
Another reward is, okay, you read the title and I'm going to read the paragraph.
Closer and intimate relationships.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm a 9-year-old. I don't know big words.
Yes, closer, intimate relationships. You know, it is getting hot in the car. We need to put on some AC. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
What are we doing after we do this? Why else are we here? We're gonna go to where?
We gotta go to Buc-ee's. We gonna go to Buc-ee's.
Oh, but you know what?
Hmm?
If I turn on the AC, then that means that they're gonna hear the AC hum while we're recording. What do you think? Should we sacrifice?
I mean, it's
our
kind of
comforts?
nice. Well, it's probably
The AC is kinda nice?
you're probably hot because you have your jacket on.
Ooh. Oh, maybe I should take my jacket off.
Yeah, I'll keep our place.
Or maybe I should go park in the shade. But then mommy wouldn't know where we were.
But she took her phone, so she might get a text. She might see that we texted her.
Okay.
I am sorry for all of this. It's just Daddy Chrissy conflict about how hot it is, how cold it needs to be. I'm sorry.
Okay, we're gonna try this, and if Daddy's still hot, then we'll move because we don't want AC hum.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? I need to plug the phone in.
And
I guess I could technically.
found this.
Yeah, we may cut this. We may keep it. Matter of fact, while she's plugging in, I'm gonna read.
Cool. Now, let's
Closer,
see.
intimate
Where's your phone?
relationships. You mean that right there?
Oh.
That's recording.
I was just like, for a second, I forgot we were recording. Oh, yay, they can only see me now.
Yeah, and your thumb.
Oh.
Oh, look, I have a white shirt on, so it's like super bright. Look. Okay. Knowledge of yourself and the other person is basic to intimate relationship. If you are both willing to disclose your true selves, not your false selves, your true selves, a synergistic deepening of the relationship develops. You want a synergistic deepening of a relationship? Do we want a synergistic deepening of our relationship, kid? Does it
Let
sound
me
good?
think now.
Would you rather that or Buc-ee's?
Buc-ee's.
Okay.
I mean, why would I choose that over Buc-ee's? Buc-ee's is literally the best thing, one of the best things that's ever happened to me.
Oh, I'm sure they would love that.
Deliciousness!
Today's reading is sponsored by Buc-ee's.
Go to Buc-ee's and get your yum-yums.
If one or both of you keep large parts withheld, the relationship will withheld. The relationship will be correspondingly shallow and unsatisfying.
In the shallow.
So what do you think? What is good? What shallow? No, nothing is shallow. Nothing good is shallow and unsatisfying.
I mean, the shallow part of the pool is because you don't want to drown.
But is that satisfying though?
Let me think.
Let's move on to the next one.
Improved communication.
Disclosure breeds.
You mean like dog breed?
Disclosure breeds disclosure. As you make yourself available to others, and they are encouraged to open up in response, the range of topics available for discussion broadens.
As in Broadway broad?
I guess so. Because
Cool.
Broadway, I guess it's because it's a Broadway. It's probably the main street, and it was probably the most broad of the streets.
Ooh.
Maybe we should look that up. Stop trying to pretend like we know what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Where broadens? Improve communication. The depth of communication.
Death. I don't want
broadens.
to die.
Even with those who are not particularly intimate with you, the depth of communication on a given topic deepens also, so that you get more than mere facts and opinions from others. Look, I'm going to switch into a more interesting reading voice. They become willing to share their feelings, their deeply held convictions, and their needs.
Lighter guilt feeling.
I'd like some lighter guilt feelings. What about you?
I feel the same way, but I'd rather Buc-ee's.
Guilt is a hybrid emotion composed, guilt is a hybrid emotion? Look at that, I never knew that.
As in a hybrid like a dragon and a unicorn and a Mustang put together?
As in a hybrid like a gas-burning and electric vehicle that we're sitting in?
Yeah!
Today is brought to you by White Prius. Okay.
Yes, go buy yourself one so you can get around speedy and small.
And a hybrid vehicle, which goes back to the hybrid emotion of anger at yourself and fear of retribution for something you have done, failed to do, or have thought. Have you ever felt guilty?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I felt guilty when I'm like, oh my gosh, I just did something wrong.
Yeah. Guilt is often unreasonable and always painful. One thing that can relieve the pain is a little disclosure. Disclosing what you have done or thought lightens the guilt feeling in two ways. One,
You no longer have to, you no longer feel, you no longer have to expend energy to keep the transgression hidden.
two,
When the thing you feel guilty about is disclosed, you can look at it more objectively. You can get feedback. Here's an opportunity to examine whether the guilt is justified or whether your rules and values are too strict, too unforgiving.
Disclosure is first aid for guilt.
Yay!
Let me do that again and read it right. Disclosure as first aid for guilt is institutionalized in several forms. What do you think is one of those forms that disclosing guilt is institutionalized? Where you feel guilty, but you get to tell somebody and then it makes you feel better.
You get to tell them that you're deeply sorry.
Okay, so in what ways do you know about that you get to tell somebody something that you've done in a way that allows you to feel better about it after, in a safe space?
Well, what I would say, this is like kind of 9-year-old logic. So beware. It's 9-year-old logic, people. Beware. I would be like, okay, so I did this and I know it was super wrong of me, but I am so sorry. And like, I'm so sorry I broke your favorite CD.
Your favorite CD? You know about CDs. You are 9 years old.
At my first house when I was super little, the only way my TV in my room would work is putting a CD into it.
Oh, so you do know about them CDs?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. So
I'm so sorry I broke your favorite CD. I will still buy you another one, and I'm just so sorry.
But what if you didn't tell that person? What if you just kept it a secret? But you wanted to tell somebody else to get it off your chest. Who would you tell? Who could you tell?
I would tell someone that wouldn't tell the person whose CD I broke.
So who do you know in your life right now that you can tell? Like, say you took my food and you licked it and you put it back on the plate and you didn't tell me about it, but you felt guilty about it, but you wanted to tell somebody you did it to make yourself feel better about it. Who would you tell?
Well, mommy would be she would be absolutely grossed out. She would be like, Chrissy, what the heck?
Yeah, okay. So who else could you tell? Who could you tell where it wouldn't get back to me?
I would tell one of my friends.
What about your therapist?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a therapist. I kind of have some problems.
Yeah, well, we all have problems, and I've had a therapist also, so. We're just learning how to communicate better with ourselves, right?
Yeah.
Cool. And then what we also have done, well, your therapist is an example, and my therapist is an example of
therapists. This is sponsored by great therapists that you should have.
Yes,
This is sponsored by 11 things.
Yeah, right? And they're all paying us $0.
I know, right? Absolutely nothing. But he has a job and I don't have nothing, so I guess we can still make money.
I don't mind talking about good therapists. Everybody needs a good therapist.
Yeah!
Okay, so...
People should be paying us to do this stuff.
Well, I mean, they can, but we can also do it so that it helps what? Educate others.
Educate you people. We are here to educate you, friends.
Yes, and because Poppy gave us this book, so that means he read it. And so we all have the same shared family knowledge.
Yay!
That's got to be worth something.
Definitely.
Okay.
It definitely is.
Okay, so your therapist and my therapist is an example of how we have institutionalized letting off feelings of guilt. Oh, I'm going to see this, and I'm going to see all the faces you made.
Okay. I don't mind.
Okay, so...
Don't tell him.
Let's see. Disclosure as first aid for guilt is institutionalized in several forms. Catholics confess. Have you ever been to a confession? Okay, so back to confessions. So a confession in a Catholic religion is when you go into a booth.
You mean like a ticket booth?
I'm thinking about that. More like, you know how like you take pictures at a party
Yeah.
and you get into this little booth?
Yeah.
Well, it's more like that, except you get in, and it's usually made out of wood. You get on one side, and then there's this thing that stops you from seeing who's on the other side. But there are holes in the screen so that you can communicate. So the priest can't see who you are.
Sweet.
Right? And then you can tell the priest anything you want. You go.
It could be like you could be their best friend that lied to them.
Well, I mean, they might know your voice. But so you sit there and you can pretend to be the priest.
Okay.
Are you want to be the priest or you want to be the person who confesses?
I want to be the priest because I need you to confess something.
Okay. So I am gonna
Okay, wait. I'm gonna draw an imaginary space. Ooh.
Okay. And then so you have to start by saying, I don't remember because I'm not a Catholic and it's been a long time since I've done it. But Father, I have sinned, and it's been my last time I went to confession was never. Because you've never been to confession. Okay.
Dear priest, I've never been to confession. I'm so sorry.
Oh, my child, you must be full of sin. Well, you're the priest. So let me do it. Okay.
I didn't even know what confession is.
I have sinned, and it's been forever since my last confession. Okay, priest, go.
What have your sins been?
I was walking somewhere in the street, and I found a banana.
What'd you do with that dear banana?
Well, I picked the banana up. I can't see you, right? We don't know who we are. Here, sun visor. Oh, it can't go the other way. What?
Ack.
Oh well, never mind. Okay,
Just
here we go.
don't look.
Okay.
So what have you done with that banana? Oh, I remember the story.
Well, how do you remember the story, Father? I don't know you.
No,
You don't know me.
I mean us.
Oh.
I remember the story. It's horrifying.
Okay.
And I'll never forgive you.
Is this the priest talking, or is this?
This is Chrissy talking. Now it's the priest talking.
Okay. What do they call female priests? They don't say father.
Priestess.
Priestess. Yes, I picked up the banana.
What did you do with the banana, dear boy? I can tell you're a boy.
Well, I may have thrown it at somebody.
It's who exactly?
I threw it at Kitty.
A kitty?
I threw it at Kitty.
Is that a name or a real kitty?
Boogers.
Ack. It is.
This program is brought to you by Snot and Kleenex.
Get your soft Kleenex.
Okay.
Wait, what is this? Yes.
It's oh.
It's Kleenex.
Okay, so priest confessing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Kitty is a nickname
For who?
for this gremlin I know.
Gremlin?
Yeah.
Okay, just get to who it was, or like
It's my little daughter. Her name is Chrissy.
her name is what?
Christian.
Oh my. That's me. Why did you throw this banana at her?
Because I thought she wanted it.
I could tell that sounded like a question. More like more than a statement.
Because I'm a bad little boy.
I can see that.
Ah, of course you can see that. Okay. And then I gotta ask, so what should I do for repentance?
You should apologize to her and give her a cookie.
What type of cookie, priestess?
White chocolate chip.
White chocolate chip?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what God wants me to do?
Let me talk to God. What
Okay.
kind of cookie shall the girl have? Yep, white chocolate chip.
Okay. And that's a confession. Chrissy, I'm sorry for throwing banana at you. Would you like a white chocolate chip cookie?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Let's go to Buc-ee's.
I feel a whole lot less guilty. That confession stuff, it might work. Plus, I got to know what would make you feel better about the whole situation.
Cookies.
Win-win.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, car noise.
Oh my, what's happening? Will you people mind? I'm sorry about
We
that.
turned it off. We continue making sacrifices to do this.
Yes, but it's awesome.
Okay.
I don't
So,
mind. We don't mind it at all.
we got to get back to the rewards
Yeah,
of
because
self-disclosure.
that was acting time.
Acting time, but do you think we better understood two things? What two things would we better understand?
We understand. Wait. We understand confessing
Yes.
and apologizing.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And those both give us lighter feelings of guilt. Even though it's not as good as Buc-ee's.
Yeah,
I'll take lighter feelings of guilt.
yeah. But then after we get Buc-ee's.
Yep. Let's get back to disclosure, as first aid for guilt is institutionalized in several forms. Catholics confess, Protestants witness, AA members, which means Alcoholics Anonymous. You didn't know? I know you don't know about AA. Members declare
I know
themselves.
alcoholics are bad.
Well, they're not bad. They have a disease.
Like
the disease
kind
is
of a
alcohol.
problem.
Yeah.
Like they're just addicted.
Yeah. And we all have our things we're addicted to. Somebody I know.
I'm addicted to sweets.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like I have like at least 10 sweet teeth.
I might be addicted to work.
I already know that.
Okay. AA members declare themselves alcoholic, and those in therapy relieve traumatic events. But you don't need a priest or a priestess or a therapist.
Wait, it actually says priestess?
No, I can ad-lib.
Okay, jeez, man.
A therapist to experience the healing effects of disclosure.
I feel so much more healed.
Guess what they say at the end?
What?
Any good friend will do. And that's the first person you said. All right.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, so we're back to rewards of self-disclosure.
That good friend is Samantha because I know she won't tell my secrets.
She won't? Good. It's good to have a friend like that. You need to... When's the last time you talked to her?
At school.
Where's Samantha?
At home.
Oh.
Wait, no, she's in Galveston.
She's in Galveston. Okay. I didn't know you and Sam are friends like that. Okay, cool. More energy. It takes energy to keep important information about yourself hidden.
This is also sponsored by Galveston. Galveston, Texas.
Suppose you quit your job and go home to your family as usual, making no mention of your impending poverty.
Oh, I hate if you did that to me.
Quit my job? I can't quit my job.
Well, you are the boss.
Yeah. Here's what happens.
Unless you just destroy the whole thing.
Oh, no, that'd be bad. And then I would have to find somebody to work for.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
And then you're just gonna quit that because you want to like reunite your thing.
I know. Why would I give my thing up?
Maybe because you want to stop working so much. Because you don't even celebrate your birthday.
Are you gonna tell everybody that?
We'll get rid of that part.
We don't have to. I don't mind.
Okay.
I don't celebrate my birthday. But speaking of birthdays,
Today is Mommy's birthday!
and she's how old?
48! She is.
You not even on it. Here we go. And we love her tremendously.
She doesn't even have a wrinkle.
You said we had surprises planned.
Yeah.
What surprises?
Well. Should we tell them?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like they'll tell Mommy.
Not in time.
You guys better not tell her. Or we're not doing this for you anymore. Anyway.
Surprises.
Yeah. I thought we, like, I'm not so sure about surprises because I thought we'd just, like, go back. But now I just don't know because I saw this really cute thing for moms in Dollar General. And I was like, oh, Mommy will love this really cute thing for her birthday.
We passed the Family Dollar. That's not the same. So
Should we drive around and see? Dun,
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 dun.
dun.
Books and cars and 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 books and cars and
Ooh,
books and
that's
cars and
lit.
books and cars.